Hi, everybody. Welcome to Opposites React. I'm Ashley.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Courtney.
And we are so excited because if you saw our one other BTS video, which was Come On, it was Mic Drop, the Steve Aoki remix. And this is Courtney, the sister who requested it. And we have her here today recording some other videos by special request from some other subscribers. And so we were like, oh, since Courtney is the big ARMY girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now I'm glad that you learned that. Yeah, because when you're like, oh, yeah, fans of BTS, I'm like, that's not what we call ourselves.
I know. I got some education in the comments. And actually, I have been, okay, let me just give some love. All of the ARMY that has been in our comments, I love you. It has been so much fun. You have been just the best at providing insight and education and commentary and all of the fun stuff. Yeah. There are dance practice videos.
There are. I've done those. I've done them. I learned a few of the dances just because I was like, after my kid was born, I was like, I need to exercise. And so I was like, I want to learn these dances because I need exercise.
Yes.
We should all learn the dance together.
Yes. Can you imagine? So much
Not
fun.
This one, though. Not the one we're about to watch. That is very advanced.
Okay. We love to dance. Okay. And anyway, so Courtney here has been to like a couple BTS shows.
Yeah.
And she is just like into it. And so when she found out we had a channel, we kept this channel hidden for a while. Mm-hmm. And finally revealed our big secret like back a month ago, I think. Anyway, the first thing she was like, do a BTS reaction. And so we were like, okay. And so we finally did it, as you guys know. But then we were like, yay. So she, she was like, do on Kinetic Manifesto. So we're going to watch this. And so Courtney, what is this? Introduce us. Sparkle your light upon us.
Yeah, so BTS is kind of one of those. So Mic Drop was a song that was pretty much, when they first started out, they had people who not only like hated them, but like actually were like actively trying to sabotage them.
Why?
Because whenever anybody's successful and somebody else is not, people get jealous.
Yeah,
lame. Know? And so they wrote Mic Drop to be like, look at all my trophies. Mm-hmm. Despite your best efforts, we're still really, really killing it. So,
hate all you want, haters. Yeah. Smell my success.
Yep. And this one is more about just I'm trying to remember all the lyrics, but basically it's about like kind of persevering through kind of difficulties and just kind of the lyrics is bring the pain on.
Awesome.
Like, yeah, we're gonna do it. So they have a lot of like very deep songs too. Mm-hmm. So they'll have songs about like how important it is to love yourself. And that's kind of what I like about them, because they one kind of complaint that I have about a lot of music lately, especially pop music, is that it's all about just love and relationships. We got together, we broke up, and that's it, right? And they sing about other things. Okay. They sing about sometimes that too, but also other things, which I really like. I like songs that are about more than just I got together with somebody or I broke up with somebody.
Right.
And they've got a lot of that. So they've got songs about what it's like to kind of lose passion for a thing you once loved. Not a relationship, but like they're like, what if I suddenly stop enjoying making music?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's going to happen then?
Right.
Or they'll have ones about kind of what it's like to go from not being famous to being very famous very quickly, and then just the shock of that. And then they'll have ones about just generational issues. So they've got a lot of like really kind of deep songs. But
now, do you have a favorite song from their catalog? What's your favorite?
Okay, my favorite is one that is not very deep.
Okay.
It's called Boy With Love. And I like it because in like BTS fandom, you don't say you have a favorite.
Okay.
You say you have a bias because they're all your favorite. But
all the songs?
No,
all the
person.
A person.
Oh,
that's my next question.
Yeah, so you love them all.
Okay.
But you maybe gravitate more towards one over the others or something like that.
Like
so
a
you
member
say,
of the family.
so
who's your
bias
for?
Is Jimin.
Okay. And will you be able to, can you point him out?
He'll be the first one singing in this song.
All right. Ooh, I can't wait to check it out.
Okay.
But Boy With Love is kind of like his song.
Okay. And isn't he on a solo tour right now?
I think he just got out of the army.
Oh, he's the one that just got out of the...
J-Hope. Because
because somebody's on a solo tour and
J-Hope, I think, is on the solo tour.
Okay, I was gonna say they said that somebody was on a solo tour, and now that I guess he's out of the army, they're all joining him on the U.S. tour to write new music or something.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to have some new music and stuff. Although I feel bad because I'm kind of like, hurry up and make new music, but then it's like, girl, we just got out of the army.
Give me a break.
Give me a second. Okay.
I need a break.
But also, I feel like so the K-pop industry is also very difficult. So to the point where it's like there's like ethical concerns about how these artists are being treated. Now BTS is now big enough that they're kind of like, we're outside that now. Well,
and somebody in the comments, a lot of people in the comments, because I had asked that, because when we first posted it, there were a couple of people in the comments that are like, I like the music, but I can't support it because of the industry. And then a bunch of people in the comments were like, the cool thing about BTS is that because their label was basically going bankrupt when they started, like they got so much control over their career that they didn't have to experience a lot of that.
BTS. So like there's K-pop and then there's BTS. BTS is kind of considered its own thing.
Okay.
And so yeah, they are, especially now, they are big enough that they're really not in that kind of really kind of difficult environment. Like they did have difficulties and things like that, but it was less related to their label and more just related to, well, being in a really small label that had zero clout, zero pull, and they
so it's more like hater related.
Yeah, they had to like kind of claw their way up to the top. I think their debut, their very first ever performance, they only got because a band that was supposed to perform canceled last minute. Yeah, so stuff like that.
The stars aligned in their favor.
When preparation meets opportunity.
Yep. That's right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to check this out.
More dancing. Always more dancing.
They're already in a formation. To pause it, but I really liked some of those lyrics where I talking about carried myself to this beautiful prison. Like basically I just really, I liked what you're talking about with the lyrics where it's talking about perseverance and talking about like all these hard things that I go through. Like, I don't know where I'm going to wake up. I don't know about all this stuff. I have to go insane to stay sane, basically.
Like, just keep on going.
Right? Like, keep pushing through, keep going.
Pushing.
Like, I'm just, the shadow might look like me, who's to say anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, and I put myself into this situation, so I'm not going to complain about it too much, but I'm going to keep going.
This is the life I chose.
Yeah.
I chose this.
I am, every time I go to, like, start reading the lyrics, I'm like, no, I'm missing dance moves.
Right.
And so I'm like, no, I'm going to have to go back.
I'm going back to watch.
I'm going to go back and read and get the lyrics later because I'm missing
the dancing.
my favorite part.
Right? Well, and you watch the dancing, and I've been looking at the lyrics, like, I've been having, like, this is great. I really, really like this. We love a ripple.
Ooh, I love a negative space.
A drumline dance break? Shut up!
I don't know if this is true or if this has just become lore at this point, but one of the band members, Suga, he's one of the rappers, and I guess when they were trying to like get him to join the band and stuff, he's like, okay, I mean, I don't know if I want to join a boy band, but I mean, I guess I can as long as I don't have to dance. Oh no, yeah, no dancing.
No dancing.
I don't
worry
know
about
how
that.
true that story is, but I've heard that. I've heard it's like, oh yeah, if
You
I don't
were
have to dance,
bamboozled.
and then it's like,
Bamboozled to the gods.
we lied. We will teach you to dance.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Yeah, and then two.
Tell if it's that, if you
that's
know if that's
true.
lore
Yeah,
or if that's true.
And then two of their members, so J Hope is like a big like dancing is his thing.
Yeah.
He's a real good dancer, a hip hop dancer. And then Jimin, he was like I think his contemporary dance, like he was at an arts school for
Ooh.
contemporary dance. And so sometimes like when he's they'll be like doing like choreography and stuff, and he's like, this really isn't my style of dancing, so I feel like I'm not doing it very well, but then he's like amazing at it.
Oh yeah, I feel like contemporary dancers can pick things up so well.
Yeah, and then in another song, what was it, like Black Swan, they kind of let him choreograph his own
Ooh,
dance.
a lot of people recommended that we check that out. Maybe we'll have to check that one
Yeah,
out.
that's the one that's about like kind of losing your passion.
Okay. All right, let's check the rest of this out. I do have to make mention of when they did basically like kind of the side roll down to the Marvel character, fist in the ground. That was a great move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is so much like
That action power shot.
yes, and like that's the funny thing is it's like I think that's what I love about like kind of their style of music is like you're singing about something so serious, but also like your video is so fun.
Yeah. Well, then they performed this one on Jimmy Fallon, so they took over Grand Central Station. I think they formed it at like 3:00 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
When nobody was there.
That sounds exhausting.
And they sang it all live. And then at the end, Jimmy Fallon's like, that was BTS. And they're like, yeah. And then Jimmy's like, all right, guys, let's dance it out. And then they're all like,
That's so funny. much fun.
Yeah.
I really liked that a lot. Do you want to know what's hysterical? Is in the comments, someone was like, there needs to be a study on the metalhead to BTS fan pipeline. And I was
Who
like,
are the crossovers?
I don't know what's going on, but I was like, I think I might end up a statistic.
Yeah. Well, okay. And I just realized something. So when you guys asked me which of their songs is my favorite, so Boy With Love is my favorite of their kind of like big songs. There's another one that I really, really like called 0 O'Clock.
Okay.
That's less well known.
Okay.
Because sometimes when, you know, the test of like a true army is like, are you gonna say one of their like big
Major,
songs?
yeah.
Yeah, no, 0 O'Clock. I like a lot too. But
You're like, Boy With Love is my like mainstream.
the mainstream one.
0 O'Clock is my
0 O'Clock
insider.
is my insider. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, insider, we need to tell everybody about your channels.
Yes.
So our sister Courtney is also a YouTuber.
I've been on this for like 9 years, except it's just like a hobby.
Yeah. So everybody.
I keep looking at the wrong camera.
Oh yeah, it's up here. So everybody, Courtney, do you want to tell them about your channel?
So my first channel is called Studio Crafty. That's crafty with an I. There is a reason why it has an I. That
If you know,
I do
you
not
know.
disclose. Yeah, if you know, you know. And I do crochet tutorials.
I don't know.
I'll tell you after we're done filming.
Oh, I was
My
like, wait.
entire shtick is that I do crochet tutorials. If you've never crocheted before in your life, I try and make those tutorials so that you can still make it. And coming up, I don't know if this will be out by the time that this video comes out because my videos take a while to edit. Next, we're gonna learn how to make Labubu. Yay! So Labubu is coming out. So if you really,
if you can't find one to buy, you
trying
can
to get
make
your
it.
hands on a Labubu and you just can't make it.
After you subscribe here, head on over to Studio Crafty and subscribe there, and then you'll be notified when Labubu's out.
Yeah, and then I have a second channel called Studio Crafty Side Quests because I don't just do crochet, I'm like a multi-crafter, and so I thought I would start a craft vlog where I do all kinds of crafts. So I have like a video kind of crochet related about how I make my patterns, then I built a 3D model, and then I tried cloning a dress, even though I don't know how to sew. So yeah, stuff like that.
Just all the random things that,
Adventures
you know,
in crafting.
Random crafting.
in our family, we have a raging case of the how hard could it be.
Exactly.
And
Be
so
like, how hard could it be?
when she goes, oh, I want to try that. How hard could it be? She films it and puts
Did
it
I
on the
tell
side
you
quest
I
channel.
failed at a craft for the first time
What?
recently.
A failure?
I know. I was like, well, I can't do this.
Well, you should probably go cry about it somewhere.
I know. I was trying to make it was back in February. I was trying to make like a model car out of soda cans, and I could not
Why?
get them to stick together.
Courtney,
Dad.
what you need to do is do it again, but listen to On.
and just keep going.
And
Don't
do a
matter
montage.
if you know what, if you glue your fingers together, just keep going.
going.
Bring the
Do a
pain on when you try
montage.
and pull them apart.
Even if I don't recognize my shadow, this is the world I've
Yeah.
built for myself.
Like, yeah,
motivation.
exactly. I have a raging Diet Coke addiction, so I'm drowning in Diet Coke cans, and I keep putting them in the recycling. And then I found out that sometimes when you send things to the recycling facility, they don't actually get recycled. So I was like, oh. So then I was like, I should do something with these cans. And then I
Should
saw
recycle them
like
myself.
little metal models and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I bet you I could make one of those. So so the advice was do paper craft, but just cut it out of aluminum. And the thing is,
Sharp.
Sounds bloody.
it's hard to cut, but then also it's hard to glue. I got glue that's specifically for metal, but the problem is that a lot of aluminum cans on the inside have like a thin plastic coating, and the glue does not want to stick. And after hours and hours and hours, I was like, oh my, am I gonna give up? I think I'm gonna give up. I've never failed at something like this before, but oh my gosh,
I'm gonna buy you a bottle of JB Weld.
yeah, and then somebody's like, well, use rubber cement. I'm like, but in order to do rubber cement, you have to put it on both sides, then wait like 20 minutes.
Oh, gosh.
Or just continue to send the cans to the recycling center and know you've done your part.
You did your best. All right,
Yes.
Guys,
everybody.
head to her channels. They'll be linked in the description. Like and subscribe here.
Bye.